Hi everybody, it's been so long and I'm so excited to be back creating a video. There has been so much going on in my life, some huge energy shifts, and just trying to acclimate and integrate all that's coming forward. So I didn't really want to create anything from that space. I wanted it to be again, more integrated, grounded kind of a space from where this message is coming from. I'm still not sure where I am being led to, but I feel strongly that I am being guided, and I'm trusting in that guidance. So tonight I was feeling really called to come and do a message for all of you. And I have 3 different decks out here: the Fairy Wisdom Oracle, the Beyond Lemuria Oracle, and I just got a new White Light Oracle from Alana Fairchild, which is just divine. So we're gonna see where this goes. I haven't even shuffled yet. So just gonna ask everybody to take a deep breath. Clear off the energy from the day. We are protecting ourselves in beautiful white light, clearing the energy. There's some purple light surrounding us. And we are asking for messages coming forth from the highest good of all, from divine source, unity consciousness, Christ consciousness. All those benevolent beings that are here to uplift and serve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So tonight I'm just going to let Spirit kind of guide the way. We're going to see what comes about. I was actually getting ready for bed. It's kind of early, don't tell anybody. It's been a long day. Took the contacts out, got the glasses on, and was thinking, kind of want to do a message today. Today was a happy day, happy day. I saw some adoptions happening today, and it's just a magical moment when families, for whatever reason, families are coming together, and it's just beautiful. Maybe I just want to stick in that energy of coming together, creating families, creating your soul tribe. Those who are meant to be together are certainly finding their ways together. And it's important because as we come together with our soul tribe, our power actually is increasing. And our power is helping, shift us to where we need to go as a planet, as a whole, a collective as a whole. Our gifts are multiplied. Our gifts are multiplied when we are in alignment with ourselves and then therefore connecting with others, because we can reflect that light back and forth to one another. As things come up, as triggers come up, as things are needing to be cleared and worked through, we can do that on a greater level when we are together with our soul tribe. We kind of bounce this energy off of one another. Which is supportive. It's a supportive energy. So I'm just sitting here actually enjoying shuffling these fairy cards. And play is being highlighted for me greatly. So I'm thinking that more people out there also, especially the last few years with this pandemic, it has been so serious. We've all focused on such deep wounds, which is needed, absolutely needed. But I think we have to get to a point where we are stepping into this lighter energy. We don't have to stay stuck on all of this heaviness. Let's bring some joy and laughter and play in. Today I took a little break and I stood by the river and just could see all the dandelion wishies, we call them, just floating. And it really was like fairies just floating around everywhere. It was magnificent. All right, that's not making sense to me. That one doesn't feel right. The Discovery card came out. And When Fairies Go Bad came out. Spirit, can you clarify when fairies go bad for me? Help me understand that message. We are in a time of just great discovery, great discovery. So you might be feeling new energies coming in. You might be getting different signs, new signs as you're out. Again, discovering your soul tribe. You might be making new discoveries on your soul's purpose, on where you are in your life right now. It's really kind of cool. It's this discovery is leading us again through this journey that we have, right? We're on this constant journey, and it isn't one final destination. So we're discovering new things all along, but we what I've been hearing from different astrologers and people that have a greater understanding of astrology and how the planets and things impact us. That solar eclipse that just happened, lunar eclipse, oh, sorry, I might have messed that up. With that, all the eclipse energy, it really did kind of expand us and opened us up to this new sense of discovery in a new area of our being. Some people's spiritual gifts are coming online, or you're getting a greater understanding of that. When fairies go bad, I'm going to read that, but what, I'm not getting a card that's really coming to me for clarification. What I'm sensing, just take a look at this card for a minute. First, what I hear is it's not the sense of going bad like, oh my gosh, you're doing bad things, you gotta stop. That's not what I'm getting. Let me just read this card. So the first thing it says, when everything seems to be going wrong and life is not making any sense, simply surrender. Herein lies the message of Spirit's love. Just give it all up to the One. Ask for the perfect solution, relax, and expect it to happen. Remember that Spirit's timing is perfect. Allow the universal God energy to work around you and through all avenues to bring about solutions. Everyone has a second chance, whether on this plane or another. You can choose to be forgiven and to forgive. You can choose to walk in divine grace. God is not a punisher. It is we humans who punish ourselves. When we release the habit of punishing ourselves, we free up so much energy for constructive use. Move into this energy and use it from this day forward for the highest good of all. As you are on a path of discovery, you are going to take twists and turns. Does this feel right? Was this okay? What was the outcome of that? Remember, let me just show you this. Remember, on this path of discovery, there may be things that you have done that do not feel or express your highest self. And that is what we have to forgive ourselves for. No one is perfect. And when we forgive ourselves, we allow ourselves to learn from those moments, grow, and make different choices in the future. We don't have time anymore to keep punishing ourselves. There's no room for punishment anymore. Punishing ourselves or punishing others. It really is a place of this path, this journey that we're on is a place of adventure and discovery and righting wrongs if we have to. Keep moving forward. The judgments have to go. Understanding is one thing, asking questions, wanting to figure out why things are happening, but holding on to that judgment, it's not serving. So, being called to read this chant that they have written here. In the light of true knowledge, I now see my way free of the burdens that once bound me. I give gratitude and thanks to all that have taught me along my path. I give thanks for the state of grace in which I now choose to live, free and in peace. I accept this true grace into my heart and into my life, and I walk in the divine light. So be it. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'm going to pull a card now from the White Light Oracle. This feels to me that it's going to be a focus for the next few weeks. Something that you can do. Just sit with this for a minute. This is going to be a focus for the next few weeks. Something that you can do, a healing modality, just an intention that you set to help you forgive yourself. Spirit, what is it that we can do to help forgive ourselves? I'm really feeling like there's a lot of people that are coming into a greater sense of wholeness within themselves. And there might just be a few lingering pieces. Not that it's the full depth of forgiving yourself, because you understand where things are coming from. But this is just something that it's kind of like, again, that last little push to get you through that final piece of forgiveness. You understand the forgiveness on a soul level, but there's some humanness that is still holding on to that. Now this one is a brand new deck, so I am going to read this. This is the Deer of Delta, number 26. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected by light. So the Deer of Delta, some things can only happen when we let go at the deepest inner level. Regenerative healing is one of them. Shamans of old understood that to obtain transformational awareness, one has to sever themselves from the world as we know it, to unlearn what one once knew, to be reborn. In that rebirth, a new understanding and vitality, clarity, and purpose can emerge. The shamanic realm is the realm of the Delta brainwave. Reminder to call in your spirit team. Going through this forgiveness is going to require strength. It's going to require you to face your inner shadows. And you're not here alone to do that. It is very important that you call on your supports, whether it's spiritual and then in the physical. There's a lot of free readings on YouTube. You use your discernment where you're guided. So it doesn't always have to cost money. Ask your spiritual team what is needed for you to help get through this level of forgiveness, and then go where you're guided. Perhaps you're guided to go read a book. Perhaps you're guided to reach out and book a session with somebody. Listen to YouTube, listen to music. There's all kinds of different modalities. If you want to drop a comment in the box as to what helps you when you're going through some of that shadow work, that might be helpful for other people too. But those are some of the things that I would recommend that you do, or at least start navigating. So discovery, you're in this path of discovery. What tools do you need to bring forward for yourself to get through some of these darker shadows that you might be experiencing or feeling? Because once you are able to fully feel it and work through it and integrate it into your being, that is the shift from shadow to light. And then what's beautiful from that is when you don't have the attachment to that or your own personal judgment on that shadow, you get to use that and what you've experienced and learned to go out and help other people work through that. And that's where that soul tribe comes in, because we're all learning and doing things at different times, that we can help one another. And that's truly what we're doing. We're helping and guiding one another. Let's see if there's a card from the Beyond Lemuria. I feel like there's one more thing we need to wrap this up. I'm sorry if that card shuffling is loud. Super impromptu card reading tonight. Guys, I just have to tell you, this whole connecting with your soul tribe really does take you on a different level. We might be holding on to people because that's what we were comfortable with, or that's what we were used to. But when we get inspired, it's a whole new level of inspiration. We can meet somebody new and just bam, like that, just, oh my gosh, my whole world feels like it's changing right now, but in a good and positive way. That's kind of something that I was experiencing coming around new people and different people, and just, wow, I didn't even think of things that way, or wow, I have something valuable to contribute in this group. But together in this group, we can do magnificent, magnificent things. But it's that feeling of inspiration that really can open you up and expand you to these new things. And it can be scary. Oh, there's a card here that's flipped over. I'm going to set that one to the side. I think that has a message. It can feel scary because, we don't have to lose anybody. Even if we're not spending the same amount of time with people we once did, we don't have to necessarily lose them. We take from those relationships and we remember the good in them too, Spirit, what message do you have for us that kind of ties all of this together? Soul tribe, discovering our gifts, forgiving ourselves. look at this card. So beautiful. We have to reconnect. We have to reconnect with Mother Nature. Be out in the physical world. There are many of us, myself included, I love to play around with spirit. I love it. Absolutely love it. Feel like I'm home when I am working with the spiritual realm. Finding signs everywhere, synchronicities, talking to people, and I'm like, wow, I got it. But what I'm realizing is we really need to bring those spiritual gifts down into this physical world, and we cannot forget our current home. We are here on this earth for a reason. She's longing for us. She wants to help us. We have to bring the spiritual back down into this present world, into our earth, because what she has is going to grow and expand, and it's connecting everything. Look at how connected that is. Everything is connected. Roots are firmly planted. She's firmly connected to the greater universe, and she's blossoming. Blossoming in the light and with the light, right? We're feeling this wholeness. As we feel this wholeness, we're getting this greater connection. We are this greater connection with the spiritual and the earthly matters. It's really all connected. And when we're seeing these connections, it's because we're feeling more connected within our own hearts. We are coming into our wholeness, and that is beautiful. It's simply beautiful. It's so great to be back. It's so great to be connecting with all of you. I'm feeling there's more coming. I'm going to save the rest for another day. But sorry, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to come on here and just spread as much light as I can. None of us have this all figured out, and I am so grateful for those who have been brave enough to step into their own power and been guiding lights for the rest of us that are now coming into our own power. And again, together, we can do magnificent things. And that, my friends, is what I'm really excited for. I'm seeing it. I'm feeling it. And I can't wait to hear what all of you are up to. Sending you all so much love and light. May the rest of your day, whether it be morning or night, may the rest of your day be absolutely magnificent. We'll see you next time. Bye.